Hey guys, what's up? It's Savannah. Welcome back to another episode of My Thoughts Exactly. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. If you're new here, hi, my name is Savannah and I'm your host of My Thoughts Exactly. And before we get started, make sure you go ahead, hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss an episode. We post weekly here on the podcast every single Friday. You're not going to want to miss it. We also upload the video version onto YouTube on Fridays as well. And with that being said, you guys, happy Friday. I hope you've had a great week thus far. And if you haven't, guess what? It's Friday. It's the weekend. You made it. Happy Friday, you guys. I hope you all have had a great week thus far, and I have had a pretty good week. I can't say that I haven't. It's been a good week. It's been a productive week. We've gotten a lot done, and I'm feeling really, really good. And I'm very excited to jump into today's episode with you guys because as you can tell by the title, today we are going over my spring/summer favorites, must-haves, my go-tos. I can't wait to share these with you. I do think that most of them, I'm looking at the basket right now, most of them, some of them, if not, I don't want to say all of them, but a lot of them are new products that I have been trying over the past couple months and have definitely been liking. And so I'm very excited to share them with you today because these are definitely going to be my go-tos going in to spring and summer. And I asked you guys I guess we're halfway out of spring. What day is summer technically? Can we look this up? Can we phone a friend? When does summer officially start? Is it after Memorial Day weekend, which is next weekend, by the way? When does summer start? Okay, June 20th. Okay, never mind. I was off by about a month. So we're technically still in spring. So, okay, whatever. You guys get it. These are my summer must-haves. They're my spring must-haves too, but they're my summer must-haves. This is what I am definitely taking with me into the summertime, and I'm very, very excited about it. And I had actually asked you guys, I think it was a couple weeks ago, what episodes you wanted to see on the podcast, and a lot of you said favorites videos, which made me very excited because I love a favorites video. I live for a nostalgic, like what's in my bag video, favorites videos, like what is it, like a yay or nay, like yes or no, like products you like and didn't like, an empties video. I love those types of videos. That is my content. I love a good like circa 2016 YouTube video. And I feel like favorites videos give off that same energy. So I'm very excited to go through these with you today. Let me know in the comments what you have been loving. I'm also going to be putting most, if not all, of the links to these on the My Thoughts Exactly Instagram page. So make sure you go check that out when this episode gets uploaded, and I will post the links for that. I usually like to go, when we go through this basket, I like to go in somewhat of an order, like hair products, skin products, makeup products, the whole thing. So should we start with hair, skin, makeup? I don't know. It's only me that's making this decision, so I don't know. Let's start with hair products because I actually think we have kind of a good amount of hair products. We have a couple. Wait, I'm missing one. Please hold. I'm missing one. Okay, I'm back. I actually used that hair product in the bathroom. Like I was touching up my hair in the bathroom and I used it right before I started filming, which is why it was not in here and not in the basket. But anyways, let's jump into it. That can actually be what we start with. Here's the thing about summer and my hair in particular. And I feel like it's important for you to know with the products that I like, kind of what type of skin I have, what kind of hair like texture I have. I would say for the most part, my hair is naturally wavy. It's dry. Can be a little bit frizzy depending on the day, depending on what shampoo, conditioner, products I'm using. And so it's important for me, especially in the summer, because the humidity is crazy here in Nashville. It's really important for me to kind of tame my hair however I can. As you guys know, like when you watch My Thoughts Exactly or literally any podcast or any video that I typically ever post, 9 times out of 10, my hair is straight. That is because I straighten it. Shocking. But I've actually been coming into this era lately where I have been loving my natural hair. I know, it's crazy. I don't know if this is because my frontal lobe is developing or if this is just me starting a new chapter, I'm getting married, the whole thing. And I'm like, oh, I actually like how my hair looks, which I never have before, but I'm kind of loving it lately. This is obviously not what it looks like if you're watching me on YouTube. I've straightened my hair, but it just kind of has like a little texture, little wave naturally, but it is drier and can sometimes get frizzy. So I like to use different products and texture sprays, which I'm also going to show you. But when my hair is straight, especially in the summer in Nashville, like when I straighten it, it gets super frizzy. And sometimes it can look really flat, or I have a lot of flyaways because, well, two reasons. One, I bleached my hair. If you don't remember, like 2020, my hair was to my shoulders and bleach blonde. It was crazy. And so because of that, my hair has taken a little bit of a hit. And so I'm trying to replenish it. And I think I've been doing a pretty good job, but I've noticed that my ends a lot of times can look really dead and it looks like I have split ends. I also have like a lot of flyaways on top. And what I've realized is that a good hair oil, it's magic. It goes a long way. We love a good hair oil. The one I use is the Way hair oil. This is like my third bottle of this. It's just, there's no special name for it. It's just their hair oil and I love it. I'm sure like any hair oil would do. This is just the one that I use. I love to use it I use it really no matter what I'm doing with my hair. Even if I'm curling my hair, I'll put this in it. If I'm straightening my hair, this goes in it. Not if I'm wearing my hair naturally, does this go in it? But if I'm styling my hair at all, this hair oil always goes in it. It leaves my hair shiny. It leaves it just looking sleek. And I really like that. The only thing that I will say is a little goes a long way with hair oil. If you use too much, it is a fatal mistake. And I have definitely been victim of that many times. And it ruins my hair, therefore ruins my mood. And I'm just telling you that. So you use this cautiously because a little goes a very long way. This stuff will last you forever. But like I said, it can get kind of crazy. So you need to be prepared for what you're signing up for. But if you use it correctly, it works. It's magic. It does wonders. And I never feel like my hair is officially done or completed without the oil in it because it brings it together. It takes it up a notch. It looks like I kind of know what I'm doing when I don't. It's a great tool. We love it. Okay. That's on the shelf. We've gone through that. Next one, I have 2 texture sprays that I love. And I may or may not have showed these to you guys before, but I'm showing them to you again because they're my go-tos. This one is completely empty. Oh, no, it's not. Well, it's about to be now. There's literally empty, nothing in that. I just repurchased this. I had the mini bottle of this before. And so the empty one, sorry for the audio listeners, the empty one is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray. I love this stuff when I'm curling my hair. For a long time, I didn't have hairspray, which I actually think I'm out of hairspray now too. So I would just use this. It was like the only thing that was in my drawer and I would just grab it and I would just put it in my hair and I would run my fingers through my hair and like tease my hair a little bit. And it made it look so good. So here's my issue is that for the longest time, I was really afraid of volume. Like I didn't want my hair to look voluminous because I misconstrued the difference between voluminous and frizzy and poofy. Like your hair can have good volume and look really good without looking frizzy and poofy and like you were just hit by a lightning strike. Like it doesn't, the two can exist separately. And I'm realizing that and have realized that over the past couple of years. So now I love a good texture spray. This one is great. Living Proof. I just love this brand. I think it's reliable. I have their dry shampoo. I really like that. This one says it's for the dry volume and texture spray, instant lasting volume and texture. I love this. Can't complain. I think it's great. I thought it was empty. Clearly not, but it's on its way there. And then the other one that I love this is like, okay, if I had to choose between the Living Proof and this one that I'm about to show you, I would choose this one. This is the IGK Beach Club Touchable Texture Spray. It has buildable texture and a no crunch finish. I love this stuff. Not only does it smell great, but also it gives you that perfect beachy, textured, rough, slept in look without making your hair feel hard and crunchy, like it says. I will use both of these, the Living Proof and the IGK one. I'll use them on my hair when I curl my hair and my hair naturally. If I'm using it on my hair naturally, I typically gravitate towards the IGK. I do it on both, but if I'm curling my hair, I will use both of the Living Proof and the IGK. I love them both. I think they're amazing. I just love again, it's similar to the hair oil. My hair does not feel complete. Like my look, my hairstyle does not feel complete if I do not have this texture spray in. If I'm curling my hair, there's no way I'm curling my hair if I don't have these products. I need to have these products in order for me to be happy with my hair. And again, it just takes it up a notch. It elevates it. It does what it needs to do. And we love that for it. Or love it for that. So this is a favorite. So I know that for the IGK one, you can get the Living Proof one really anywhere. I think they sell them at like Walgreens, Rite Aid, Ulta. I don't know if Sephora sells Living Proof. I think they do though. I think you can get Living Proof anywhere. The IGK one, this one, I know that Sephora sells it online, but I do not believe that they sell it in store. I know Ulta sells this in store. So that's where you can find it. Ulta, Sephora online, and then Living Proof you can find anywhere. So those are my go-tos. They have been my go-tos for a hot minute now and will continue to be. So we love that. Okay. Moving on, let's get into, that's all I had for hair, by the way. That's all I had. Let's get into skin now before we go into makeup. So for skin, I have 5 products. So let's get into that. The first one, I cannot go into summer or really any season or any day or any week for that matter without a tan. Are we surprised? No, I feel like me and tanning just go hand in hand at this point. This should not be a surprise to anyone. If you know me, you know this. And my favorite tan, I'm the type where if I find something that I like, I stick with it. I'm not one that's like, oh, I love this specific brand. I'm going to go try 17 other ones just to see if one can compare. If I feel like there's a comparable one out there that a lot of people are talking about, then I will try it. But I know what I like, and I love Loving Tan. For a spray tan, I'm obsessed with it. Or not a spray tan, like a fake tan. They do have a spray, I believe, but this is their 2-Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. This is the most natural tan that I've ever seen from a bottle. But I will say tanning is really difficult when it comes to recommending different brands or products for everyone, because everyone's undertone is different. Everyone's coloring is different. If you have a more pink undertone, if you have more olive undertone, if you have more, whatever undertone, it's just, it matters when it comes to tanning. So like what looks great on me might not be your favorite, or vice versa. Like your favorite tanning product could probably or might look horrible on me just because the undertones are different. I remember when I used to work at the tanning salon. I always think it's so funny that I worked at a tanning salon. I don't know why. I would go back and work there in a heartbeat. I tell everyone that I would love to go back and work at that tanning salon. I loved it. It was such an era. But what we would tell everyone when trying to decide between two of the different spray booths that we had was it really just depended on their undertone and what kind of tan they wanted. One of the booths that we had gave more of an olivey, I guess olive is the right way to put it, olive undertone. The other one gave more of a bronze yellow, whereas like the olive gave more of like an olive purple, if that makes sense. It was like a violet almost is how they advertised it. So I don't know. But point being is that your skin tone matters pertaining to tanning, which is why a lot of times you'll see certain people love certain tanning brands and hate others when it's the opposite for you or the opposite for someone else that you see. So I think it's just a process of elimination, but I love Loving Tan. I also do like Saint Tropez. That one is definitely more of a green undertone, or like an olivey green when it comes out of the bottle. That's a really good one too. Saint Tropez and Loving Tan are my favorite. This is the 2-Hour Express. It's the ultra dark, and I will pay the extra money for the Express tan. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like the Express tan, when it comes in like a mousse of any sort, I feel like it works better. I don't know why. I don't know what the science is behind it. And I don't think it's just because of the 2 hours. I think it's because, I don't know what it is, but I do know that I feel like the tan shows up quicker. Well, obviously, but also it shows up darker, which for some people, maybe they don't want that. But I feel like the color is there more in the Express versions, and I'm getting this all over my hand, so I have to put it down. But anyways, I love that. That's my favorite. Also, I know some people don't like to put self-tanner on their face. I am not one of those people. I will put it every single place on my body. But if you don't want to put it on your face but still want to, Loving Tan also has a product specifically for your face for self-tanning that you can also get if you wanted something that was not the actual mousse, if you didn't want to put that on your face. So there are options out there. So love that. That's going to be my go-to this summer. We love. Okay, next, you guys, I love this so much. This is the Ilia Base Face Milk. I got this at Sephora during their sale, and I had seen so many people talking about this because they said it was comparable to the Rhode glazing milk. You know, on TikTok, when you see people do their get ready with me's and they just like pour that milk looking thing into their hands and they just like splash it on their face. I had seen that everywhere. And then I have seen people say they really like it. Like, that's not to say that people don't like it. I've seen everyone say that they really love it. But I also heard that this Ilia Base Face Milk was also a very comparable product. So I decided to get this instead just because I was at Sephora and it was there. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to try it because it's always sold out at my Sephora. So when I saw it, I was like, we are trying this thing. I'm like a quarter of the bottle, or like I'm a quarter down in the bottle. I've been using it consistently for a while and I do really, really like it. I use it before my primer. It's like the in-between like my skincare. I put this on and then my primer. And I love it. I think it's great. Do I think it's like detrimental, like you need this? No. But if you like wanted to try out the Rhode glazing milk, I know a lot of times it's sold out on the website. This is a great product to try as well. I just feel like it adds that extra layer of moisture to your face before you start your makeup. It gives your face like a very glossy glass-like finish before you start your makeup, and I really like that. So I think it's great. It's just that extra layer of moisture, and we love her. So love that one. And then this was a surprise to me. This is the Pharmacy Green Clean Fragrance-Free Cleansing Balm. I know that this is a clean product, and I have, despite what I have been showing you, have been trying to use clean products lately. But as you can tell from my video viewers, this is pretty much out or almost empty. And I got this because I was in Atlanta with Hayden. And he was on a little business trip and I just tagged along and I forgot my makeup wipes and I was like, oh no, but I also forgot like several different products. And did you guys know it's like embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but we had such a short window. The traffic was so bad in Atlanta and we had to get to the hotel because we had to go to dinner within an hour, and we had to get ready, needed a shower, needed to do all the things, check into the hotel. We did not have time. I feel embarrassed saying this and I feel like I have to defend myself. We did not have time to make a pivot and a stop at a store because I needed like a lip pencil sharpener. I needed like multiple things. And I needed a puff, like a powder puff, needed that for my makeup. And Hayden was like, can you just Instacart whatever you need to the hotel? And I was like, yeah. And so I Instacarted Sephora. Did you guys know you can do that? Or like DoorDash Sephora? That's crazy. As a society, we have reached a new limit. However, I have also contributed to that because I ordered it as well. So I was looking for makeup remover because I remembered that I forgot my makeup wipes and I was like, okay, I need to get something. And they, I forget what I put in as like what I ordered and then they were out of that. So they gave me this instead. And when I saw this, I was like, what the heck is this? And typically I don't love like a balm of any type because especially when I'm like not at my house and I'm just traveling and on the go, I want to be able to just like wipe my makeup off with a makeup wipe. That's just what I want to do. But I didn't have that. And so when I saw this, I was skeptical because this is a cleansing balm and you put it on your face, all over your makeup, and then you wash your face. And I was like, well, how do I know if this is even going to work? I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And I was eating my words by the end of the night because this stuff, you guys, is so good. It's like a magic eraser for your face. It literally, you just lather it on and it comes off. You like splash the water on your face, take a washcloth, a rag or whatever, you wipe your face off, makeup is gone. It is the craziest thing. And you know what this is how I knew it was good. It took off my waterproof mascara. My Maybelline Rocket waterproof mascara that I am typically ripping my eyelashes out with my makeup removing wipes to get off. This took it off, no problem. I love that it's a clean product. I love that it is like it has safe ingredients, clean product, and I love that it works. And so this is definitely something that I'm going to be bringing in to the summer with me because I just think that it is great. I think it's amazing. Pharmacy, I've never used any of their products before, but I am a new fan. Okay, moving on, I have two fragrances that I'm ready to take into this summer. These are both by the Sol de Janeiro brand, I believe. Yeah, Sol de Janeiro. So I have been a fan of the Brazilian Crush Sol de Janeiro for years now. I love this stuff. Oh, it's so good. It reminds me of summer. It feels like summer. It smells like summer. It smells tropical. And here's the thing. I'm not a tropical scent girly. I don't like coconut or super strong vanilla scents. Like I'm more of like a muskier, like darker, moodier, mystery scent. Like that's what I gravitate towards, but I love this. You can't feel sad when you spray this. That's how I feel. Like whenever I smell this, I'm just like, oh, like it brings me back. I love it. And I'm also like not a huge body mist person. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm transported back to like limited 2 whenever I am spraying a body mist, but I actually love this. And it's so big. It lasts you for so long. I've had this bottle for like a year now. I do remember one time, I believe it was like, I think it was in 2020. It was, or no, yeah, 2020 or 2021. I think it was the summer of 2021. And I was renting this Airbnb with my friend in LA at the time. And we were just like having a fun hot girl summer. And I had bought a bottle of this. And I don't know how or why, but it exploded in the bathroom and it got everywhere. And it just, my bathroom smelled like that for the remainder of the summer. And luckily I was able to leave because I probably would have had to like disinfect the whole thing. But I love it. It doesn't smell bad. And I never got a complaint from the owner about it. So that might say something too. It wasn't overbearing for them, even with the smell. They liked it. So the Brazilian Crush Body Fragrance Mist. I know that this comes in like the cream. They have like the Bum Bum cream too. I've tried that. I think it's fine. Do I think it like, is magic in a bottle? No. But I do really like the spray. Love the spray. I also love to put this in my hair. Like this is a really great hair perfume, which I've been loving to do lately when I do my hair. At the end, I'll just like spray whatever perfume I'm wearing into my hair. And I just like smelling good. So I like this. And then couple weeks ago when I was back in Ulta, I noticed they came out with a couple other scents. They came out with like a pink one, a fuchsia one, a blue one, and then they had the Brazilian one. This is obviously the blue one, and it is this is the Sol de Janeiro 76. I don't know. Does this have a name? I don't know. It's the blue bottle. It's a Cherry Rosa 76. I sound stupid. But it says it has midnight jasmine, black currant, and amber woods. We're gonna spray again. Oh, this smells so good. I love this. This is a great scent. And it's good when you're like, I find these scents are good like daytime scents in the morning. Like even the blue one, even though it is a little bit like darker, muskier, what is that? Midnight jasmine. Yeah, amber woods. Oh, it smells so good. That smells so good together. Okay, I might have just discovered something there. But like in the morning when I'm like running out the door to go to Pilates or like running to the gym or running errands, like spray this, it's good to go. Because oftentimes I find that I can't like crack down on a good daytime scent, like a good daytime perfume, but those two do the trick. So we love those. Big fans of those. Okay, now let's get into the makeup. I have a couple different makeup products to show you. The first one being my primer. This is my second empty bottle of this primer. This is the Milk. Hold on. They have the, if you can see the video listeners, you can see, but the audio listeners, it's like a black bottle and the font or the lettering or the text or whatever, the label, sorry, apparently I can't think today. The label is in black as well, but it's almost like a letterpress, like kind of sticks out a little bit. Okay, it's the Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. They made that really difficult. I love this stuff. This is my second bottle of it. Like I said, I'm obsessed with this. I, especially for summer, need a mattifying primer, like a pore removing magic in a bottle primer. I need that. I need mattifying. It's going to get really hot here. It's going to get humid. I need my makeup to be stuck to my face and looking slick, sleek, and matte. This stuff does the trick. I love a primer where when I put it on, it feels like I just put a veil over my face. And this feels like that. It's my second bottle of it. Like I said, I need to go back and get another one because we're going out of town next week, Hayden and I. So need to go do that before we leave. And I'm just obsessed with this. I think it's great. Makes my makeup last all day. And I love Milk. I loved the Hydro Grip primer. So I had a feeling I was going to love this too. And I was right. So we love that. Okay, then moving on to eyes, I have several different eye makeup products. The first one is my go-to eyeshadow palette. So leading up to this, I was using the Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette, which I also love. Also think it's great. Like his neutrals palette. And I was using that, but I was only using one shade in that I would use over and over and over again every single day. And once I ran out of that shade, I was like, okay, I don't really want to buy a whole new Makeup by Mario palette because like why spend 50 something dollars on just like one singular shade? And so then I started looking around on the market for other eyeshadow palettes that were out there and seeing what everyone else was using. And that is when I discovered the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 3 palette. Is that 3? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You guys, this palette is a stunner. This is everything that I'm ever going to need in one palette. I don't know if I'll ever have to buy another makeup palette ever again or an eyeshadow palette for that matter, because look at that. You see those colors? It is just every neutral, brown, warm tone, cool tone, light to dark. It also has 2 gel eyeliners in there, which I've never used, but I'm sure you could if you wanted to. It has a black in there, browns, and I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of the 10 shadows I have used of this palette. I turned my mom onto this palette. We love this palette. It is my go-to, and I love that it's all in here. Like before with my Makeup by Mario palette, I would pack that if I was like going somewhere, but I would also pack like maybe like one other palette or one other single eyeshadow. But I love that it's just all here. If you're considering if you're trying to figure out what makeup palettes or eyeshadow palettes to consider and you like neutrals and you just want a one-stop shop, this is going to be your best friend. We love this palette. Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 3 palette. She's a winner. Okay, moving on. Other 2 eye products that I love are these guys right here. These are the Ilia Eye Stylist Shadow Sticks. I have 2 shades. They are both bronzier shades. If you can tell up here, that's what they look like. One is more of a cool toned, it seems, and one is more of one's more of a taupey brown and one's more of like a bronzy brown. One is called, let's see, I have Brocade. Is that a word? Brocade? I don't know. I'm not sure. And then the other one is Adorn. So I have Brocade and Adorn. Brocade, is that a word? Hold on. We're phoning a friend again. Brocade. Oh, okay. It's a woven fabric, often made of silk, with a raised decorative design woven into the fabric itself. Oh, it's typically means a jacquard attachment. That is so funny that says that. I'm having such a full circle moment, you guys, right now, because okay, wait, I can't tell you, but it's like, the jacquard, okay, wait, I sound crazy. The jacquard pieces into my wedding in a weird way, which you will soon find out, but that is so crazy that's what that means. That's like very stars aligning. We love that. Okay. Anyways, I love these shadow sticks. For someone who's like not super skilled with eyeshadow, and like I try to be, and I know like kind of the basics of it, I love something that is user friendly and just kind of like foolproof. And that is what these shadow sticks provide. It's just nice to be able to, they're quite literally crayons. They're literally just these crayon like gel sticks almost, if you can see that. And I'm trying to show. Yeah, you can see, you literally just take that, you put it on your eyelid, you blend it in, and you're good to go. And we love it. They're so easy. And I just love these because I think it elevates your makeup look a little bit and like kind of brings it up to the next level. So we love this. Okay. And then lastly, my lip products that are my favorite lip products. These, I'm wearing them both right now. Actually, it is my go-to lip combo and I'm just obsessed with it. I've been telling you guys for a while that I loved the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk medium shade, which I still do. She's still a fan favorite, but I recently discovered, this is actually my second one of these, the Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut Lip Liner. I know she's a trendy topic and a hot commodity right now. Wherever Walnut. I also know that Anywhere Caffeine is one that a lot of people go to. I know that I actually just recently did a bridal hair and makeup trial and the makeup artist used Anywhere Caffeine on me, which I thought thought it was Wherever Walnut. So they're very comparable. But I have Wherever Walnut and I love it. And typically, you guys, my go-to lip combo is this lip liner. And then the next product that I love that I've told you guys about time and time and time again, it's the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. This is the best stuff out there, you guys. I live by this stuff. This is like, I can't even tell you, my 16th bottle. I don't know. I have used this so many times and I always get the vanilla beige. It is my favorite and it just gives just like the perfect touch of color. And I love that it gives like a gloss finish and it's also a lip mask too, or like a butter or lip balm. I love that it repairs my lips with also making my lips look 10 out of 10. So we love this, fan favorite. This is the duo. She'll be with me all summer. But that, you guys, really concludes it. Those are my favorites. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I love talking about all these products. I'm such a product girl. So I love hearing about what other people like and I like showing you what I like. And like I said, I just love the feeling of like a good nostalgic favorites video. I love it. I live for it. But these are my favorites. Let me know what yours are. And with that being said, you guys, that's going to be all for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of My Thoughts Exactly. Again, if you're new here, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you leave. We post every single Friday. You're not going to want to miss it. I'll be back next Friday with a brand new one for you guys, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.